some breakups not only destroy our heart, they also destroy our identity. And I'm pretty sure that we've all been through this one time in our life and we really suffered a lot. So today we will talk about how to get your spark back after a breakup that really broke you. And before we get started, make sure to grab a beverage of your choice and that you're also already subscribed to this YouTube channel to support my work. Let's dive right into it. So psychology calls this identity fusion, and it just basically means that you tied your identity to him, and now that he's gone, you are also gone as well, right? It just feels like your whole world is crashing down on you. And first of all, I want to let you know that this is normal. Like, if you really loved someone with all of your heart, it's normal to suffer afterwards. The main point is to not stay in this feeling for too long because you are losing yourself. So now we will talk about the tips that will help you and that also helped me in the past to really let go of the situation and heal. Okay, the number one point is to stop checking his socials. I know it's hard. And if we don't do it, maybe our best friend is doing it. But we really need to take a step back and we don't want to know what is going on in his life because the things that you will see will just hurt you, right? So what's the benefit of it? And you always think to yourself, like every time that you are checking up on him, you are still directing your energy into his direction. And we don't want that anymore, right? You want to direct your energy back to yourself and find yourself again. So please stop checking his socials, even though it's hard. I know that it's hard, but it's necessary and you will feel better because the less you see of him, the less he is in your mind. And that's the number one thing that we want in the beginning. You don't want to talk about him or think about him all the time. You want to distance yourself. So delete the pictures if you have some. Stop checking up on him and distance yourself from the situation. And try to not spend so much time on the phone because we are then bored and then we think, what is he doing? And then you're checking up on him and you will just cry afterwards probably. So don't do this to yourself. Okay, something that is so helpful is to create new routines. We want a fresh start for you with new people, new routines, new habits, everything new. A complete reinvention. So try to change your day-to-day life. Implement new things. As an example, you say, okay, on Sundays I always go and grab a coffee with my bestie and try not to talk too much about him. I mean, talking is also good, yeah, you need to heal from it, but try to also do fun activities. As an example, I love to go to Pilates with my girls on Sundays and we drink a matcha and life is good. I have such a positive energy. And implementing new routines and new habits is super helpful for you because you also learn new things and everything is so fresh and exciting and interesting. I think we all know this when we were in a relationship that was super long. From time to time, we lose ourselves and we are not meeting with friends so much. We are not doing all the things that we used to do. So basically we kind of rot more at home or with our partner. But now it's time for you to stop that. Don't stay inside for too long. Go outside, go for a walk, meet your friends, start reading, go and paint something as an example. There are so many cool things that you can do and implement new routines into your life. As an example, you get up in the morning, you do a meditation and you journal. It doesn't have to be so long. I meditate 5 minutes and I have my journal here. I just write down 3 things that I'm grateful for and that's it. So basically it doesn't have to take so long, but it's a new routine and it just gives you a fresh start into the day. And then you could say, okay, maybe I still work out or I go for a walk, I read my book, and you will just implement more things into your new life and make life exciting again. This also leads me to the next point. We need to move our bodies. I think especially the gym really helped me. And I'm pretty sure that there are also some of you watching that are also experiencing this. Because for me, the gym is my therapy. If I'm being honest, it just helps me so much. And also back then, when I broke up with my ex, I was overweight and I started working out. And I hated the gym before that. I was so lazy. Oh my God, you could not take me to the gym at all. But then I started to work out, and it just does something with your mind as well, not only your body, and you feel so much better. It's just so healing. So really move yourself. It doesn't have to be the gym. It can also be yoga, Pilates, going for a walk. I played paddle 2 weeks ago. Super fun, but also pretty exhausting if I'm being honest. But you can like try out different sports, and it's just super refreshing, and our mind and body is connected. And if you do something for your body, you also directly do something for your mind, and you will feel so much better, and you will not think about your heartbreak so much more, you know? You will just move and do something for yourself. It's just super healing. Something else that really boosts your confidence is to dress up again, not lay around looking like a homeless woman. I mean, this is also okay, yeah, but we don't want to end up laying inside in the bed 7 days a week in a hoodie, in a blanket. No, you want to dress up, but for yourself. Like, make your hair, try out new things, get some nice clothes, or try a new fragrance, and just dress up for yourself. This will give you a confidence boost. Like, wow. Especially if you've been in a relationship where you were not really going out with your partner. Believe me, you will feel so much better. You will feel confident, and life will just feel amazing. So dress up for yourself. Book yourself an appointment. You deserve it. Care for yourself. Okay, so something that really helped me is journaling, and you need to write down who you were before him. Like, what kind of things did you do? Like, how was your day-to-day life? How were you acting? Like, what were you doing? And what kind of friends did you have? Especially when you were in a long relationship with him. This really helps you reflect back and think, okay, wait, who was I before him? And journal about it. There are also journaling prompts that you can use, and just reflect and ask yourself, okay, did I grow more and outgrew these friends, or do I maybe want to hang out with them again? Or I love to paint, so maybe I should start painting again. And you will slowly find the way back to yourself. So this is super important from a psychological perspective. You need to remove all the emotional triggers until you're really healed, you know? Because otherwise you will just like see the picture on your wall of him, and you will just maybe see his text messages because he's still reaching out to you, or your friends are talking about him, your mom is talking about him, and there are just so many emotional triggers that make you question if this breakup was really good for you. And if you really know that the breakup is final and that this breakup is important, then you should remove all of these emotional triggers. You can also kindly ask the people around you to stop talking about him, because you just want to heal and take the focus back onto yourself. And I'm pretty sure they will all understand. And then you should definitely get rid of all the memories that you have maybe stored in your apartment. And I know this is hard. You don't have to throw everything away, you know? Like, you can keep some things in a box and just wait until you're ready. And if I'm being honest, I had a box like that. And my breakup is now a really long time ago, when I was 18. I'm now 23. And I still had this box somewhere. I was not looking into it, but I knew that there was still something. But I removed it so I could not see it, and I was also not thinking about it so much. And when you are ready to let it go, you can just throw it away, right? And this just helped me so much when I threw it away. And you can just do it whenever you feel ready for it. But you should remove those triggers so you don't see it every day and think to yourself, wow, we look so happy on this picture. This was such a good relationship. Because then we start to romanticize it again and idealize our partner, and we should not do that. So you don't have to throw everything away directly. I mean, if you want, you can also do that, but just remove the triggers. And if he can still contact you, I would suggest you to also block him, like if he's contacting you all the time, because you want to heal, right? And if he's still contacting you, you cannot expect to heal. So take this decision for yourself, and you can also ask him like, hey, sorry, but this is over. I want to heal. I want to move on. So please stop contacting me. And if he doesn't listen to you, then you can block him. But really distance yourself and focus on yourself and the things that you want. Okay, so now you don't have the love and affection of your partner anymore, right? You need to give the love to yourself and choose yourself daily, because you also need to show yourself that you don't need him to feel loved. You have so many people around you that love you. You have yourself. And when you show that to yourself and choose yourself daily, you also feel loved by yourself and realize that you don't need someone to feel loved. And this is the point where you really get a lot of power from. So choose yourself daily, take yourself out on dates, care for yourself, book an appointment for yourself, choose yourself. Also set boundaries, right? This also has something to do with choosing yourself. Last but not least, I want to tell you that healing feels boring and also hurtful before it feels powerful. Because it's not easy, yeah? You don't have a lot of fun going through these times. I mean, it depends, but especially when you focus on healing, you need to also feel the emotions. And this is the point that many people avoid, right? Oftentimes I see that people break up and they directly jump into a new relationship, and maybe they go out a lot, they drink a lot, and they just distract themselves from the pain. But this will backfire. And this can take up to 1 year. You know, like these ex-partners that suddenly text you after 1 year again. Sometimes this has to do something with them avoiding this feeling of being hurt. And then at one point, it just backfires. And all the distractions are not working anymore. So maybe healing now feels a little boring, but it will all add up to each other and you will have a really good life afterwards. And healing is not supposed to be easy, yeah? You need to face yourself and also see what happened in your relationship that was wrong for you and reflect, but you will learn so many things, especially for the future. I'm not only talking about a new relationship, I'm also talking about like boundaries, self-love, what you expect from a partner or in general, and that you also love yourself and treat yourself good, right? So basically, it's just a new chapter for you now, and you will learn so much. And this will just make you level up. And you can think of a book, right? We have chapters, and one chapter is finished now. And now the next chapter comes. Super exciting, right? Like you don't know what will happen. But what I want to tell you is that I'm proud of you. And I'm pretty sure, like, let some time pass and you will feel so much better. So my beautiful angels, this was it with today's video. I hope you learned a lot, and if you did, leave a comment, like this video, and also subscribe to this channel so you never miss another video. And we will see each other on Sunday with the next video. Bye bye!